Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis on another very busy morning for earnings, including from Coca-Cola. Those results are just crossing the terminal. Dan, what do you see?
I'm seeing a big pop-up on my screen right now. That's right. Coca-Cola earnings out in the morning. Sorry, bad jokes.
Good morning.
It doesn't get any better as the day goes on for me. But anyways, you don't have to have me back later. But yeah, so Coca-Cola, the fourth quarter earnings out, 58 cents a share. That is above estimates of 57 cents per share. So that's a positive. Now, on the forward-looking side, I see 2026 adjusted organic revenue growth. The estimate is 4% to 5%. That's just below the 5% that the Wall Street was calling for. So the forward outlook looks a little soft. Shares down 1.3% off of earnings. We do see some whipsaws. It's coming in off of 2% down, which it was just a few minutes ago as markets kind of settle on this trajectory. Also getting headlines. So the full year adjusted free cash flow is expected to be around $12 billion. So overall, it looks like the fourth quarter came in relatively strong. The initial guidance that we're seeing out as the headlines hit is just a little soft. Those shares now down about 2.5% in pre-market.
Okay, and this comes off the back of results from CVS Health. It looks like those were received not too kindly from investors, at least at the start.
Not too kindly at the start. It's actually getting a little better. CVS shares down about 1% in pre-market. That's a little bit better than they had been before. So the fourth quarter came in with a top and bottom line beat. That said, the 2026 earnings guidance was held by the company, and that is a bit below estimate. So they aren't updating the 2026 guidance. No upwards adjustment, which is what the street was expecting. So kind of explaining that selling off. Also to note, cash flow from operations this year is said to be $9 billion, but the CEO in an interview did say a lot of that came from early payments. So before they were expecting $10 billion, they got payments a bit earlier. They've adjusted that down to $9 billion. Overall, the company has been outperforming its peers as lawmakers have been scrutinizing rising cost of healthcare. We did see a Medicare Advantage enrollment decline in 2026, but that was expected. Markets saying it's just markets just pushing it down a little bit softer, down 1% in pre.
Okay, let's talk about Spotify. Wow, what a move following their earnings.
Yeah, they're up a lot. So they added 38 million users in the last quarter. That's a record for Spotify. So they now have 751 million total subscribers. That's pushing shares up 12% in pre-market. They did a Wrapped campaign, so that lets users share the most listened to songs on social media. That helped drive the beat there. They also announced that the subscription hike last month. We talked about it here, $13 a month now for U.S. subscription, and they're forecasting more users this current quarter. So that's translating to more potential sales in the current quarter. Wall Street buying some of those shares off the back of that.
Finally, Dan, let's close out with Harley Davidson. They just reported earnings, and it's not looking too good for the motorcycle maker.
That's right. So Harley Davidson, ticker HOG, one of my favorites, down 8% in pre-market. That's off the back of a revenue miss. So revenue for the fourth quarter came in just shy of $500 million. Wall Street was expecting nearly $750 million for the quarter. So that's a lot bigger. A lot lighter than expected. Motorcycle shipments, 13,500. The estimate there was 16,400, so almost 3,000 fewer bikes. So a big miss. Shares down 8% in pre.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.